Pisces, that person on your mind, let's tap in. Sending everybody love and light. Hopefully everyone's doing well. If anyone needs a personal reading, holla at me. I'm here. If you have a question, I'm also here. If you just want to chat, I'm also here. You have an alcoholic coming through, dears. Whoever this person is, they like to drink. They like to get it in. They like to go to bars. They like to go to lounges. They like to also pick up people when they're outside. Okay? Stay with me. You could have met this person like this. You could have met them while you was out with your girls or with your guys, etc. Card fell on the floor. 1 minute. Yep, this person is now going through an awakening. Why? Because they mistreated you in some way. They did something that you didn't like. You guys may have went toe to toe with it, right? They was a real a-hole for a minute, okay? And now they're having to sit in that and think about it, right? While they're being dragged through this awakening. Also, they have somebody that is trying to manipulate their energy to keep them focused on them, whether it be masculine or feminine, whoever this is. They don't know that people are doing this. Okay, Spirit said, yes, they do know that people are doing this. Okay, guys, you're dealing... Ooh, I just got hot. Somebody could be dealing with someone that has fire in their chart. When you ask this person what you guys were, they might have said to you, we're friends. What do you mean? But you felt like you were giving way more than just friendship? Guys, you're dealing with a warlock here. You're dealing with someone that understands the elements, that understands certain things that's going on behind the scenes, behind the veil. They get it from their mama. Their mother has taught them this. Some of you may know that you're dealing with this. Some of you may know that you're dealing with someone's mother. Yeah, I'm warm. I'm hot. All of a sudden. I wasn't hot before, but let's continue. What else? Pisces. It's always something with Pisces. I love you guys. There'll be something all the time. What is this? This person may have more children than you know, or more baby mamas, or more baby daddies than you know. They may not want you to know. Okay? This person also has a sex addiction. If they ain't getting it from you, they're getting it from somebody outside in the streets. You're not available, just know that they are finding somebody that is. Okay, you may have thought this was divine energy coming through, whether it be masculine or feminine. Right? Yep, I have both. Look, they both came out. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Doesn't matter. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. You could be a man. You could be a woman. Stay with me. Right? This is somebody that you have a huge music connection. Thank you, Spirit. Connection to. You guys may like the same types of music. This person could be a musician as well, or you could be. Or maybe you guys went to a concert or something that you feel like was monumental, or maybe somewhere where there was live music or jazz or something of this nature. But music is something that is very special here between the two of you. You felt like this was an unforgettable connection. But this person made you uncomfortable in some way, and you guys either stopped talking, this person either ghosted, you may have ghosted, or something went down here. Okay? For some of you, you could have found out this person was married or was engaged. You may have felt like this person was a sellout in some way, meaning there was something going on that they weren't telling you about, or that they were doing to either gain favor, gain money, gain resources, and they felt like they had to keep that part of their life to themselves. You felt like they were being a coward because they weren't telling you the truth. This person may have started moving robotically, meaning they were just doing the basics, right? Even down to the intimacies, they could have just been bam, 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 round, 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 and done, right? You're like, wait, who are you? Because this wasn't like this before. They have a real escapist energy, so meaning they'll run from you, they'll ghost you, they'll go away, they'll stay away, they won't call for a few days because they feel like they have to punish you in some way. Okay, but this is a person that if they find out that you're speaking to somebody else, they have a problem with it, right? So when you say, okay, I'm going to take my power back and I'm going to meet people, or I'm going to go out, or I'm going to do something for me, this person may try to reconnect all the time to put a monkey wrench in what it is that you got going on. So this is self-indulgent energy coming through. Envious, self-indulgent, okay? Right? Which is making you feel unloved, whoever you are. You're like, okay, do you care about me or not? Because every time, I'm trying to get you to show up to the table the right way that I need you to show up, you're not trying to do it. I show up correctly all the time, but you are not showing up correctly for me. This person is not going to show up for you, my loves. I'm sorry. They don't want to. Whoever you're dealing with likes things the way they are. If they like to be in charge of things, they like to have control of things. And whoever their mother is, whether they're masculine or feminine, their mother has instilled this in them. So they feel like they're above ground, meaning they're not planted in the ground like the rest of us. They're holy in some nature. They feel like they have, they have rights or authority to do certain things that regular people can't do. This person may be either the only female in the family or the only male in the family as well. Synchronicities are here. Spirit has been trying to speak to you about this, has been trying to open your mind, open your eyes, open your heart to these things here. You might be seeing 777, 111, 555 as well. Pay attention to what you're thinking about when you're seeing these synchronicities, my love. You could be seeing them on buildings, license plates. You could be seeing them in your transactions. Look at your receipts. You could be seeing certain things that you're getting billed. The other day I was billed 2222. And I said, okay, Spirit, I hear you. You know what I mean? So you got to remember what it is that you're thinking about at that time as well. What is that's going on? Introspection here is needed. You guys really need to go within, okay? It really is something that boils down to what you will expect, what you will accept, what you will cut yourself off from if need be. I know that it may hurt. I know that it doesn't feel good. I know that some of you are going to say, I've already done this. But if this energy is coming up in your reading, this means that you're not totally disconnected, my loves. Your thoughts may go there, right? You may be pulled there at certain times. You could be connecting with this person in the 5D. You need to be calling back your energy before you go to sleep, when you wake up, stuff of that nature. If you don't know how to do this, you should holler at me on the side, okay? I can send you a packet of how to do spiritual baths, stuff of that nature. I'll just email it to you. I don't charge for stuff like that, but I'm here to help. Right? If you want to be disconnected, and if you want to have love, and if you want to have the things that you need to have the way that you need them to be in your life for once, and you're not trying to, pick and choose the things that someone's offering you and saying, okay, I can deal with this because at least they're doing that. No, you deserve so much more. And one of these days, when you're ready, you let me know so that I can help you, so that I can get you to a point to where you're looking at someone's side eye saying, they must be too good to be true, because I've never had someone that actually made these moves on their own. Okay, give me one more card. Right? Fight. This person is going to want to have some sort of fight with you because they feel like you're pulling away. Okay, or when you start to pull away, they're going to try to fight. But this is just not a fight. This is a control thing. And you guys need to understand that. Okay, holla at me. Okay, when you're ready, if you're truly ready to release, to heal, to let it go, to go forward, let me know. All right, I send you the utmost love and light.